Hello, buddy. So you want to be a mentor, do you? Well, that's a cracking good show. Well done to you, sir. Mentoring can be a whole heap of fun, and jolly fulfilling to boot. Our student reps are the face of Christian Aid on campus, so it's ever so worth putting in a little time and effort to get to know them. Here's a student now. Note the greasy hair and dirt behind the ear and beneath the fingernails. Do not be put off by their surly demeanour and energetic dance moves. Approach slowly with a smile on your face, and remember not to make any sudden movements that may excite or threaten the student. Soon enough you'll be the firmest of friends. Now you've met the students, we'll show you how to go about saving the world and disturbing the Prime Minister with your whiny liberal bleeding heart shenanigans. Hello again. The way Christian Aid works with students is through a delightful scheme called the Pressure Point Scheme. The team who run the scheme are a top-hole bunch and will support you as much or as little as you need. When you first get your students, you'll need to arrange a meeting between yourself, the student, and a member of the Youth Marketing and Innovations team. Don't be put off by their fancy-sounding title. They're just like you and me. Hello, cutie. Once you're all together, you'll need to work on an action plan that sets out what you want the student to do for the year. If you don't write down clear, concise tasks, then the student will forget what they're supposed to be doing and go back to dancing and being a public nuisance. Students employed by Christian Aid, called student reps, need to divide their time between two disciplines. They need to spend half their time arranging a campaign event, perhaps an afternoon tea party for Africa or similar, and the other half taking direct orders from you. We call these orders action requests, and they can be downloaded on the 1st of every month from the telecommunication marvel known as the interweb service. Please check that they have received these requests and put them into their monthly action plan. There are a number of things you can do to keep your student rep happy and productive. Offer them office space if they need to work on a poster for their vulgar anti-government demonstrations or dancehall bop, for instance. Check over presentations they intend to make for Christian Aid and look for inaccuracies. Talk to them on the telephone or in person at least once a fortnight to see how they are getting along.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine.
Remember to check they have signed up to do action requests at the beginning of the month. You can then check on their progress halfway through the month and give them a stern talking to at the end of the month.
Look here, this just isn't on.
Oh, Lummy, I am sad.
Remember, don't be fooled by their outward appearance. The student rep is a paid member of staff and needs to be dealt with efficiently and professionally. Make sure whatever they're doing, they are showing Christian Aid in a healthy and positive light, especially with our good work with unfortunate souls around the world. You will find that as a mentor you will have some financial duties. These are jolly important and should not be shirked or put off for any reason. On the 1st of the month, the student rep will give you 2 documents. a timesheet, and an action record. The timesheet contains how many hours the student rep has worked this month. We try to limit this to under 20 hours so as not to interfere with the students. The action record shows in detail what the student rep has spent their time doing. You will need to cross-reference these papers with the initial action plan to check the student has done what they have pledged to do. This includes, as ever, action requests. If everything seems to be in order, you will need to pass the documents along to the fine men and women of the Youth Marketing and Innovations team, so that we can pay the blighters. Feel free to keep a copy of the document for your own records. Sometimes the student will need some money in advance to pay for a service or some building equipment. If it's less than a few shillings, then encourage them to keep the receipt, and we'll reimburse them at the end of the month in their wage packet. For larger sums of money, you may need to use your own discretion.
Can I buy some stamps?
Yes.
Can I buy a dozen serviettes?
Yes.
Can I buy an ocean-going liner?
No.
By all means, check with members of staff who run the scheme if you're unsure of a purchase. Congratulations! You are now a fully trained member of Christian Aid's mentoring team. You will find that working with students can be awfully rewarding and gives you a warm glow that really peps up your day. Hooray! Thank you for watching, and God save the King! Good night.